Okay, so on this assignment, you are actually going to be doing some metric measurement word problems. And before you get started on doing that by yourself, I just wanted to review our problem solving strategies that we did in the classroom. So first, you're going to use your cube strategy. And those steps are C, circle the numbers, U, underline the question, B, box in those key words. So go find those words like altogether, which means to add, or difference, which means to subtract, because those will help you solve your problems. Then you're going to eliminate any information that's not needed. And then you're going to solve by showing your work. So you can either do that with the drawing tools, or you can type in with the T tool your answers as well. Okay, so let's practice a few of these together. So the first one says, I cut 5 strips of paper for a garland. Each strip is 18 centimeters long. How long are my strips in total? So I have circled my numbers, underlined my question. My keyword is total, so I need to box that in, and that means to add all 5 strips, which are each 18 centimeters long. So you can either stack all 5 of those up and add, just don't forget to regroup, or you can break it up and add them up 2 at a time. So I'm just going to show that there are 5 strips and each one is 18. If you add these up on the side with some scratch paper and regroup, you will see that you will get 90 centimeters. Okay, so let's try another one. This one says there are 14 buses in traffic. Each bus is 6 meters long. How long is the line of buses all together? So I've circled my 2 numbers. I've underlined my question. I'm going to box in my keyword all together, which means to add. So you can eliminate all the other information now that you've done those first 3 steps. So you can either add up the number 6 14 times, or you can add up the number 14 6 times, which is what I would probably do since that's shorter. So if it was me, I would add all these up on a separate piece of paper since there's not much room on these. But I'm going to stack my 6 14s. And add up my 10s. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24. So I put down my 4, regroup my 2. Now I add up my 10s. So 10, 3, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get 84 meters for that one. Okay, the next one says baby Anna crawls 35 centimeters in the lounge and 42 centimeters in the kitchen. How far does she crawl all together? So I've circled my numbers, I've underlined my question, I'm going to box in all together, and that means to add these 2 numbers. So always start with your biggest number, stack and add. So start with your ones place. 2 plus 5 is 7. Then add up your tens place. 4 plus 3 is 7. So you get 77 centimeters. Okay, one more together. It says a zookeeper measures the fence for the elephant enclosure. He needs 4 pieces of fence, each 15 meters long. What is the total amount of fencing he needs? So I'm going to circle my numbers. I have 4 and 15. Underline my question. What's the total amount of fencing he needs? And box in that keyword total. So total means to add. I have my 4 pieces of fence. Each one has 15 meters. So I'm going to add up 2 at a time. 15 plus 15 is 30. 15 plus 15 is 30. 30 plus 30 equals 60 meters. So now it is your turn to practice these strategies, and it's really just a review because we have done word problems before. It's just remembering to use those steps and your learned knowledge of metric measurement. So just click the student response down below, and you can either use the drawing tool to do your cubes and answer your questions, or just use the drawing tool for your cubes and use the T tool to answer the question. So if you have any questions for me, just message me on Seesaw. Good luck, guys. Have fun.